Hi everybody, we're going to make a recipe today. It's out of the Magnolia table, Joanna Gaines. We're gonna see if she's any good. Are you guys down for that? It's called Honey Butter Layer Biscuit Bites. Kind of got everything ready going already. Got the stove set, it's preheating. We got all the ingredients ready. I don't know, we're gonna give it a shot. Hope you guys like it. I can show you a quick view of what is in the book so you can kind of see it before I get going. You might want to pause it. Okay, so you guys ready to get started? All right, so here's what it says. To make the biscuits, preheat the oven. Like I said, that's going. In a large bowl, combine the flour, baking powder, salt, and baking soda. And with your fingers, cut the butter and coarse crumbs. So we're gonna get a little dirty here. All right, so let's do it. So we're gonna dump everything in here and we're gonna make it all work. Here goes. It's the baking soda, the honey. Oh, that's a little, look at this. That's nice. So you wanna get it all out of there. Gotta get it in there. We got some butter. Wait, yeah, that's egg. Sorry, this is the egg part. See, I'm even cracking jokes. I'm not cracking eggs, huh? See, don't you guys like that? So we're getting everything in there. You just kind of shake it off best you can. So we got those in there. We need to do some buttermilk. It looks like we need 3/4 of a cup. So let's do that. So what is this? We're doing half a cup and then we're gonna fill it a quarter again. So here's a half a cup. Here's a 1/4 of a cup. Bingo. Now we're gonna get our hands dirty. Who doesn't like getting their hands dirty? The camera person probably doesn't. We're gonna throw all this butter in there and we're just gonna get in there and do it. Who doesn't like getting their hands dirty on a nice cold day? Oh wow, that is cold. Oh my God, that is cold. Okay, so we're just gonna grind it all up. Hopefully it all works out. It says, all right, just gonna get in here and just keep going. Keep going. All right. Joanna Gaines, let's see how you do. Who doesn't like Joanna Gaines, right? Okay. Hey, I gotta get in here and push all these pieces of butter because if you don't, it'll be all clumpy. So I'm gonna smash them down. I'm really taking my fingers and really pushing the butter down because you can't just like roll it out and then you just have butter everywhere. So you got to get in here and kind of take your hands and smash it down. I don't think the directions said that, but you can just kind of tell. It's a no-brainer. You just keep going. Just keep going. I'm going to be doing this for a little while. It's good that the stove is going. Wow, this really is a good workout. I don't need to go to the gym today. All right, so it says roll, and we're gonna cut the video, or we're gonna do the next step, and then we're gonna put a pause and come right back because we are going to roll the dough and then fold it. Okay, so let's see. Look, there's butter everywhere. We're gonna still need to do. Keep going. And we're gonna keep going. One large yolk, that's what we did. It's all in there. Tablespoons of honey, did you put all that stuff in there? The camera person put it all in there. Everybody looks so serious here. I got an audience in the background, they're waving. Oh yeah, see it's firming up. It's almost like a cookie dough. Look at this, it's like a cookie dough. I already put the milk in it. The milk was put in it.
Okay, so he's talking to me when I wanted to stay off camera, but I don't think that you put enough buttermilk in it. Because the measuring cup is a half.
Yeah, and I did one half.
Did you fill it all the way to the top?
Yeah.
and then did a half of that, which would be 1/4.
So we're just gonna kind of live a little bit. We did, but we'll go ahead and put a little bit in there because
Just that's probably good. Yeah.
let's just go a little bit. Whoa, that is cold. I don't think it's gonna really matter a whole lot. Yeah, that actually did help a little bit. Another thing we could do is, because the bowls have a little bit, we can kind of put this in here to kind of soak this up and kind of push this through. There, I got a little bit more of that in there. Get a little bit of this out of here. There we go. Don't really get much. There you go. That kind of made it a little more wet. It's like I'm playing with Play-Doh and baking cookies at the same time. Who actually likes playing with Play-Doh? All right. Oh yeah, see, there you go. We're gonna turn this into a big football and we're gonna toss it across the room. Oh yeah, see, we're almost ready here, peeps. Come look at the bowl. You'll know you're getting close because the bowl pretty much got everything. So I think we're about ready for this deal. We're going to, all right, the directions called for using some flour. So we're gonna get some fresh flour. And then what we're going to do is roll it out on here, put it in the plastic bag, and put it in the refrigerator. It said to use like a plastic, I'm just gonna use a little bit
Said to use plastic wrap, but you can easily put it in the Ziploc bag.
Okay, see, now we're starting to stick a little bit. So we're gonna get some flour.
Yeah, grab some of the flour.
My assistant over here isn't really helping me. I'm kind of having to do it all on my own. So we're gonna put a little flour.
Just a little.
We're gonna just kind of put a little bit on the board to the side. That ought to do. All right, we're gonna get this in here. We might find we need to do more. Oh yeah, there you go. Now we're gonna take our pen and it says in the directions to roll it till it's about 3/4 of an inch thick. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch thick, and it said to fold it on itself like a letter. So I'd say that that's pretty close. So we're just gonna continue to work it. We're gonna fold it on itself like that. We're gonna fold it on itself like that. We're gonna roll it again. I could see the chunks of butter a little bit. Might want to, if you do this on your own, is let the butter sit out a little longer. I don't think we let the butter sit out long enough. Because I can see little chunks that didn't really get mixed in good. I'm not a big fan.
Well, that's what keeps the biscuit flaky, is that it'll melt in the oven, creating little air pockets, and it helps the biscuit. Instead of being too dense, it'll be fluffy.
So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna keep going like a square. And we're just gonna roll it out. We're gonna fold it on itself again. I think we're almost to that point to where we could do put it in a plastic Ziploc for 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna continue to roll it out. Might even wanna do a little bit more. I'm getting a little sticking to the, yeah. Joanna Gaines would tell me, get a little bit more flour there, get ready. So we're gonna get a little bit more. We're just gonna put it off to the side. That way we can grab what we need. So we're gonna just kind of throw some on here just to give it to us so we don't stick again. All right. Gonna roll it again. We're gonna do this just a couple more times. It looks like it's coming out pretty good. It's almost like a cookie. So you just keep going. We're gonna do the thing. Fold it again. Fold it again. Now I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Okay. Now we're gonna do it one last time, and then we're gonna put it in the plastic bag, and we're gonna let the refrigerator do the most of the heavy lifting for us, and we'll come back to it. All right. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty good. It looks like the consistency, I'd say we're about right. So we're gonna put it in a plastic bag, put it in the refrigerator, and come back in 15 minutes. Goes right in in the deal. Make sure it's all here. Yep. A little bit sticks to the board, just put it on top. It's all gonna go together. Once it comes back out of the refrigerator, we'll be good. All right. Put it in the bag. Go right over to the refrigerator, put it in the refrigerator, and we'll be back in like 10. Okay, we're back. We took it out of the refrigerator. I'm just taking some last preparations. It said to make them, according to the recipe, it says that we want to go 3/4 of an inch thick. You know, in looking at this, I see in her picture, it shows only 6 biscuits, and I could have sworn I read that there was more. So I don't know why there would be more, because when I use the cup, I'm gonna use a cup. I don't have an actual cookie cutter. It's kind of clever. I think you guys would agree.
In the book, it says it makes 14 to 16 biscuits, but I don't know how true that is. If you're using even a 2-inch cookie cutter, for the amount that you have, if it's 3/4 of an inch thick, I think that's going to be a smaller number. We're going to find out.
And I'm going to shoot for about a 1/2 inch thick, because 3/4 of an inch is pretty thick. And if I do 3/4 of an inch like it says, I don't think I'm going to have very many. So we're just going to kind of take a cup. We're just going to kind of just go like this and then see what we get. We're going to have to do several of them, or we'll just have to pull it through and then kind of, and I think the other issue too is my cup. This probably is bigger than 3 inches, I think, because its recipe is calling
2 inches.
I know, but the recipe is calling for 3. I mean, for saying it's 2 inches, but my cup I think is 3 is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna try to do a better job this time. We're gonna do the same thing, but that looks about right. You know, when you look at the size of what a typical person would want for a biscuit, you probably only want, if anything, you probably want a bigger biscuit than you do a smaller biscuit. I mean, then you eat less of them. So we're gonna try to squeeze it out, but you can see I'm kind of, maybe I can get 2 here. We're just gonna go, we're gonna push it through, and then we're gonna get 1, we're gonna push it through, and we're gonna get 1, and just pull them right out. And that looks, look how pretty that is. That looks really nice. We're gonna put them on there. And you know, there's butter in this recipe, so I don't think you could really need the parchment paper. I don't think it's really required. As you can see, I'm running out of dough pretty fast. I've got 3, and looking at what she showed in the picture, I honestly think I'm gonna end up with 6 when I'm done. What do you think, Joanna? Let's see, we're gonna get another one out of this. I don't know if I can, I might be able to get 2 if I pull it this way. Yeah, I probably get 2 right here. And again, it looks like I'm just barely, I might be a little bit thicker than I think, but these don't look like they only look like 1/2 inch. Yeah, see, this is gonna be 2 more. Peel that away. Yeah, see, you can see the thickness. This is like 1/2 inch, but then again, that one's kind of thick, so we're just gonna kind of see. See, look at that. And maybe I can just squeeze, if you like an even number, I might be able to get 2 out of this. I might be able to get 1 more than you, Joanna. Yeah, look at this. We're gonna go like this. We'll make it a little bit thinner. Go this way. Yeah, I bet you I can get 2 right there. We'll go over here, we're gonna do 1. And we're gonna get 1 over here on the end. Actually, look at that. Look at that, it just gets right in there. See if we can get it out.
I think you want it uniform, the thickness to the other ones, so that they all cook evenly. If those are a little bit thinner, then they're gonna cook quicker. They will end up being more brown than the other ones.
Think I should double them?
No, just know that maybe you could pull those off a minute or 2 early. You just need to check it when you're cooking it.
Okay.
But that's why you want it as uniform as possible.
Well, and you know what? What we're gonna do is with the last one, we're just gonna kind of freehand it and see what happens. Because this one's looking, I can kind of use this as like a tool to kind of like roll it or what have you, but I'm actually pretty darn close with my hands. This one's gonna kind of have some fractures in it, but I bet I can just kind of, it seems like the more you play with it, the more it kind of,
I say, yeah, just throw it on there.
Throw it on there and let's see what happens. Looks like we'll have a total of 8 because I did 2 smaller ones. This is gonna be the thickest of them all. So we're gonna put this in the oven. We're gonna see what happens. It says 10 to 12 minutes. So we'll put it in the oven, see what happens. Set it for 10 minutes, take a look at it. I usually like to set it for 10 minutes and then come out and see if it's done in 10 minutes, and then that way I can, see where we're at. So, thank you, come right. Okay, we are out of the oven. Actually, they came out really good. Look at this. They actually look really good. Still a little warm. I'm just gonna take a knife. I could have took the temperature, but we're not gonna do that. Ooh, they really flew. Ooh, look at the heat, just comes right out. Really, okay. Oh, those look really good. What I'm gonna do is I just picked some peanut butter, some strawberry jam. You could also maybe do like a little chili with some cheese, maybe ham and cheese. I guess there's a lot of different ways you can do it. And you can do butter. You can make it simple. Why even make it complicated? You could throw a little bit of, just do that. And we can do a little jam. We'll do a little taste test, see what they like. And see what we have. Let's see, put a little bit more. And I just use the store-bought jam. Some of you guys might want something a little bit more extravagant. All right, let's give it a test. Let's give this a shot. See what we're looking at. Oh wow!
I'm gonna grab one and I'm just gonna take a bite of yours. I want to see what it really tastes like.
Texture is really good. Has a little bit of a crunch. Let's try the peanut butter one. Oh wow. Not bad.
That's fairly good. I don't know if I prefer it over a regular biscuit though, but it's actually really good. And I think I would recommend it. That again, it's the honey butter layered biscuit bites. And then Joanna Gaines puts in here that you can do a honey butter, and it calls for 2 sticks of unsalted butter at room temperature and mixed with honey and salt and blended together. You could do that. We chose not to. They're really good. I don't know. I kind of think just a regular buttermilk biscuit be just as good. But they're pretty good. Mm-hmm. If you like our video, like and subscribe. You can leave a comment below. This is our first video. Tell us how we did. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.